State of the Union with Candy Crowley, CNN Sunday Morning, 9 Eastern.
Governor, the president's coming down there third time in 18 days. What do you want to hear from him, and what have you got to tell him about how it's going?
Well, I guess the biggest concern I have today, Candy, is this, quote, unified command. What we have is a committee. It's a committee that essentially consists of all of the different federal agencies sitting down here, and as a committee, each one has a veto over whatever policies we have. You can't continue to do that. We're going to have one person who makes the call on what we do and where. Let me give you an example. The Coast Guard built a plan for Alabama. Someone in the Unified Command decided that wasn't a good plan, and it has taken 45 days now to come back and revise a plan that we can stop this oil from going into some of the most sensitive estuaries we have in the state of Alabama. We have a claims process today that the Coast Guard is supposed to manage and implement, but on the other hand, BP is going to be the one that makes a determination about whether or not a claim is paid. We've been told that we want the oil to go onto the beach. We didn't want it to go onto the beach, but now that it's there, they said, well, we'll put snare booms out. Well, you put snare booms out, and then Fish and Wildlife comes in and says, well, you can't put those booms out.
Governor,
well, if you can't put the booms out because of the turtle, what do?
Governor, it sounds like you are as frustrated with the Obama administration and the lack of coordination and commonality of purpose as you might be with BP.
Well, absolutely, because you can't have a committee making the decisions that are going to impact this entire coastal area. You can't have someone come in and say, well, if it gets onto the beach, we'll clean it up, and we'll clean it up rapidly, and then OSHA come in and say, well, the people can't work but 20 minutes out of an hour or 2 hours a day and get it cleaned up. Someone is going to have to be in charge of each one of these operations. They're going to have to make a determination about what we're going to do, and they're going to have to set priorities.